by not winning. You really play forward. It's your legacy, man. It's your legacy, dude. It's yours, man. You don't need to work on that anymore. You pushed a lot of the story with Drew forward. That's cool, but it's just like the promo reeks of you don't need to win, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because the character Mass Chaos he will not die. You know, he is forever, and that's really cool. You know, it's like, hey man, it's working with you. It was more story than match relevance, and I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole you don't need to win thing. The problem is, I think Ash has been trying to get the fucking title off him forever, but he just keeps winning. And a lot of what this promo, I believe, will do is cause you to lose. But I guess as a writer, you might want to win, but as a character, you don't need this win. You know, you've done what you need to do, and that may be surprising, but that's kind of the way of the world, you know. So that's a cool thing. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, time to switch over to the insanity part. Actually, the inferno part, my niggas. Because, yeah. Alright, Inferno, I gotta click on there. Oh, it's called Pyromania. By the way, that's the gayest name changer ever, man. I hate Pyromania. That name's fucking reeks of gay. Y'all can hate me for thinking this, but it's so fucking gay. I'm gonna spend the next 30 seconds while my computer's loading the page talking about how gay Pyromania is. It's just super fucking gay. Pyromania. Pyro sounds like a faggot comic book name, which it is. And then Mania is just gay. Inferno is like cool. Pyromania is like an 8-year-old name. Inferno is like a teenager name. I felt like we could have moved forward, not backwards. I personally do not approve of the Pyromania name, which is why I purposely say Inferno. Well, I don't think about it. It's just I never really accepted Pyromania as a name, so I continue to say Inferno. Fuck Pyromania. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I hate the name Pyromania. It's fucking gay. Gay, 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 gay. Whoever's decision it was, fuck you. Just kidding. Please don't ban me. No, but seriously, I really don't like the Pyromania name. Nothing against you. I'm not gonna not vote for you because you changed the name to Pyromania, but yeah. Oh, okay, page loaded. Now let me scroll down to the niggas I need to get feed. Oh, Monroe. Okay, this may sound harsh, my nigga. It was good. You got everything you needed to say off. It was touching, blah, blah, blah. But I think you're missing a layer of Monroe. I think your one issue is, dude, you've always had the basics down, man. I've told you this. You have the basics. You have the dialogue. You could use more action to play up Monroe. But I feel, yeah, you're pretty much missing action. Action is that. It's what Monroe can't say. Monroe can't say some things, you know? He can say he's really sad and stuff about his daughter. He can tell you that it's going to inspire him. But you need inner thought or action to add another layer to Monroe to make him more interesting. He's interested in reading dialogue. It's great and all. It's like watching a TV show. But the thing is, a lot of the reason I feel you don't win as much is that compared to other characters, there's no emotional depth to him. There's just, he says this, they say this. That's cool. But we can't connect with him so well because it's just dialogue, you know. We don't understand how his body movement is. We don't understand how his face is, you know. We don't understand what he's doing when he's saying these things, how he's feeling on the inside. There's nothing that tells us this. And like the scene where he's talking to Rebecca about the stomach cramps, we hear, like, we're working with the idea of the baby being lost, man, and that's cool. That's not cool, but like you know, it's like, hey, baby's lost, we're sad. But if you hear about, imagine this, you hear about a woman losing her baby, you're like, oh god, that's really unfortunate. But imagine being there, man. And really, whenever I read your dialogue, we're there, man. We're reading it, but you're not making us feel like we're there. You know, we don't feel like we're experiencing anything, Richie. We just feel like we're hearing about you. And what you need to write your dialogue, man, and then go in between it, press enter after a line, and add some descriptive actions, man. It really adds to it. It adds more meat to it, more soul. It makes it stand out as something awesome, you know. And you know, you have nothing to lose. It actually, I believe, would add a lot to your character. Like I said, that extra dimension. That, you know, like I said, the character, your basics are down. You just need to put you up there in the upper mid card. You, dude, again, you were almost there, man, but you can't seem to emotionally get everybody involved in the character. So, and I'm just talking about your riding style. As for what you say in your promo, you know, I can't really hate on that. You know, I know it's personal. You know, I can't say much about that, but real personal. But for riding style, dude, it fails to deliver on who Monroe is. You know, you got the scenario set up, and for your next promo, dude, continue to use the scenario. Continue to make it to push Monroe to be more than he can be. But you just gotta be careful. You know, you gotta make sure that Monroe, that we can feel that Monroe is growing from all this, or else he just sounds like he's saying the same thing over and over. You know. All right, cool. And then Sam Carter. Oh man. Let's see, where's your promo? It should be around here somewhere. Sticks, da-da-da. Clark. Oh, damn, Clark. Okay, Clark. Much like, I forgot who the hell it was. They had your first scene was awesome, you know, it's real great first scene. One of my favorite scenes of this round. It's cool, it really defines a lot. It's kind of confusing, because I gotta ask, why were they trying to get in the cab, and then they run away from the cab, and then they still meet the guys they were going to meet anyway in the airport? I'm kind of flabbergasted. That didn't make much sense. It's not bad. Your dialogue's amazing. I really love your dialogue. It's really crisp. It's just, you don't have enough of a good story to back it up, I guess, or something. And then the next one, the LPW headquarters. Alright, with this part kind of bugs me, because it starts out good, you know, dude. And then as it goes on, it feels like it just falls apart, you know? All of a sudden the dialogue becomes really unbelievable. It's really sharp. It keeps doing U-turns all over the place. It's like, whoa, man. There doesn't seem to be much of a flow. It sounds like random things are all of a sudden being spurted out. Before you had some good descriptions, but it just kind of falls apart right there. It doesn't tell much of a story. And sure, the very end, though, does, kind of saves it a wee bit, you know, but not enough. You know, it just kind of it leaves me feeling nasty that it just falls. And then the next scene, see, you start out really good, dude. But it's just as the scenes go on, you lose everything. All of a sudden, the talking becomes short, breathless. It's enough. I need a change. How is it? Blah blah blah. It's just like they're reacting. They're not acting, you know. It's like there's no character in a lot of what, like, the beginning starts off with good character in the last two scenes, but then it just falls apart. It's like all right, you have a character, and then midway through the scene you're like, oh shit, I know what I want to say, and then you rush to say it for some reason, and that leaves you feeling cheated. I really like the change from MC Still, you know, it's not bad. Let's see. You know, it's for good reason. It's just the scenes falling apart is really what did it for me. It didn't help, you know. Look at the first scene. The very first scene, it stays together, but the second two scenes, the first scene was great storytelling, but the second scenes, it feels like you still tell the story, it's just you rush to tell it too quickly, and it severely affected everything. So, sorry to say that, Holmes.